Number one, we have in fact confirmed, which I'm sure many of you already knew out there, yelling at your radios or the Odyssey app and your phones and saying, Sal, you moron, of course the universe is bigger than the world and the stratosphere. Nothing's bigger than the universe. Got it. We now know, confirmed, nothing is bigger than the universe. The Giants aren't even in the Kansas City Chiefs universe. Now that we can put that to bed, a couple of more things. Pete Alonso did a terrific, or Steve Gelbs did a terrific interview with Pete Alonso yesterday. Maybe we could play some cuts throughout the course of the day, Hoff, or if we get them, but I was just listening to some of it. I heard it yesterday as well when I was over at SNY getting ready for my Emmy-nominated show, Baseball Night in New York, and he did a terrific interview with Alonso. I just thought Alonso was so good, open, honest, refreshingly raw with Gelbs. Not that he said anything groundbreaking, but just talking about his future and free agency and all that stuff. It was a terrific interview. Met fans, if you like Pete Alonso, even if you don't like Pete Alonso, you should watch that interview. Go check it out on social media. Okay, now, we mentioned the Emmy yesterday, and so I don't really get into this stuff. Yeah, Hoff, we were talking about this after the show. Like, yesterday was my birthday. I don't care about the birthday. The only thing I wanted yesterday was that damn Emmy. And I felt like, 2 years in a row, lost to Bill Pito. Again, the Emmys, are they a big deal? No, but I'm a competitor. I like it. I'd like to be rewarded for what I feel like is work I'm very proud of on Baseball Night in New York. The fact that it fell on my birthday, I'm thinking maybe this is finally the year after losing 2 straight to Bill Pito. The Emmy is coming home. And then this happened. Go ahead.
My next category is Anchor Sports Only Program. And the nominees are
Bill Pito, MSG Networks. Bob Lorenz, Yes Network.
Turn it up.
Gary Apple, SNY. Sal Licata, SNY. Steve Gelbs, SNY.
I don't know.
And the Emmy goes to Bill Pito, New York Knicks, and MSG 150.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, and that was my live reaction as Bill Pito for the 3rd straight year. A beat not only me, everybody else in that category, but I take it personally. And 3 straight years, Bill Pito has won that Emmy in that category, and I, again, go home the loser. And I was legitimately depressed. Anger at first, as you heard that. Legitimately depressed the rest of the day. Now, again, knowing that it was my birthday, people texting me, and I'm like, I'm just not in the mood. Like, I'm upset. I was, you know what it is? It's not even that the Emmy really means anything. It's that it's another form of rejection in a way, where if your whole life you're being told, well, you can't do that. Oh, you know how hard it is to get into radio? What do you want to be on the fan? Like, that's never going to happen. Oh, TV show. TV show is something I never even dreamed of, honestly, being able to do a TV show. But then when you get into that world, it's a different world. That a guy like me, a blue-collar guy who dropped out of college, who worked at Home Depot, I know I don't really belong in that world. Now, I fought my way in there, and I'm proud of the work that we do, very proud of it, and would put that show, Baseball Night in New York, up against any show on TV, period. Local, national, I'll put my work on that show and our work as a group on that show up against anybody, period. But I know I don't belong. I know I'm not what TV people deem as Emmy-worthy. And that reality sunk in, and it depressed me. And then my wife texted me shortly thereafter. Hoff left. He's like, you all right, dude? All right. I got to get out of here, whatever. I got stuff to do. I'm like, yeah, no worries, dude. We'll be fine. Shake it off eventually and move on. And then I get a text from my wife yesterday of my daughter standing next to the potty who just did, poopy in the potty for the first time and saying, isn't this great on your birthday? Happy birthday. Sammy did poopy in the potty. And I'm like, yeah. Like, that's the trophy that I get. Who needs an Emmy when you get a pic of that coming your way for your birthday? Now, that is a true story. That's what I got, Huff. Poopy in the potty pic. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy. Sammy did it.
Did you get it bronzed afterwards, too?
I think my wife might want to do it. I mean, it's just... And I didn't even have the heart to tell her. Like, most people forgot that, the Emmy. So my wife's not listening to the show. Even my mother had to call me afterward. Oh, what happened? On the way home. Happy birthday. How's the birthday boy? What happened with the Emmy? I'm like, no, we lost again. Bill Pito got us again. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm fine. And meanwhile, I was on the verge of tears yesterday, if we're being honest. My wife didn't know about that, and then I had to break it to her and let her know. You know, I get home. She did she made my birthday special. I don't care about the birthday at all. I get home. She had sushi dinner that she ordered. She knows my favorite thing, so she ordered that. Had a little cake that Sammy was able to stay up and, sing happy birthday. So it was really nice. My wife made me feel special, but I had to break it to her like, I appreciate this even more because I was really depressed today after losing that Emmy.
But you cheered me up with the poop.
Yeah. Well, in her world, like that's my wife's Emmy. My wife My wife won the Emmy yesterday with that one.
Did they leave it for you when you came home?
No. I mean, I think the pick was more than enough, was it not? Oh my God. Yeah. This is marriage. Married with a kid. This is it. I can't even sulk. I can't even be depressed on my own birthday about losing the Emmy. I had to, be excited. Now, it is a big achievement, sure. But, like, if I could trade one, I'd rather be changing diapers for the next 5 years and have that Emmy over Pito. But either way, my wife won her Emmy. So there you have it. That does it for that. And I can assure you this. I am now bowing out forever. We gave it our best shot. I'm done with the Emmys. Don't care. Matter of fact, I'm taking the one that I have, that worthless one that I'm taking that down. You won't be seeing that on that Zoom shot from SNY either when I'm on Sports Night later on tonight. BT and Sal on the Fan.